just about every area.
Joe out top. This time he does shoot the three. And in 3 for 3 from beyond the arc. Simmons 2-on-1. Throws it up. Butler throws it down.
Welcome back to NBA Countdown, presented by Straight Talk Wireless.
He barely emotes. He rarely speaks. He spent 7 years in small market San Antonio, this year in the NBA's only international market. You're excused if Kawhi Leonard slipped your mind when you made your top 5 NBA players list this season, kinda. But if you scrutinized the Raptors' Eastern Conference semi with the Sixers at all, you've been reminded by the man himself just how great Kawhi Leonard is. But Beetle, we never get any access to Kawhi. Who is this guy? You want access? Here's access in today's Straight Talk Soundbite.
I've been playing this game for a long time. Always wanting to win. Comes from believing in myself. You gotta focus on yourself. Not the outside attention, not other players, what they're doing.
Kawhi Leonard.
He's the best defensive player in basketball.
I focus on both sides of the floor. Defense is something that you need to win games, for sure, championships.
Quick hit ahead, Siakam with the jam.
I think the best two-way player in the game is Kawhi Leonard.
You know, I want to be a great player, want to be a player that people are going to talk about, or just being top 50 on the all-time list. Seeing how I develop as a player. If you watch me from year 1 to now, you'll see the work ethic in my offensive game.
Leonard, it's one-on-one. It's a fade, and it makes it look so easy.
Leonard gets the ball. 5 to shoot. Kawhi down the lane with a left-hand jam. Leonard spins from that right baseline, goes into the red painted lane, and hammers it in.
Stay in bounds, Kawhi, just for a second. Fake like you're going straight, and then just move over. Just try to get as big and wide as you can to block in this stuff. All right, here we go. Here we go. Go, go. Didn't know him very well. I knew he was a great player at both ends, a great two-way player. Oh, nice. Perfect. Perfect. Good. The biggest thing was leadership to me. You know, not the most vocal guy, that he leads by example. But I saw him do some really caring things leadership-wise.
Just being vocal isn't just being a leader. It's about expanding as a person, as a player. It's a chess game out there, so you pick and choose your spots.
A lead feed for Simmons. Nice look. Corbin couldn't finish it. Leonard the other way.
Just trying to all focus in and get better as a group.
Kawhi Leonard is a machine. Leonard in for the rock attack.
You know, that's just the ultimate goal, getting the finals. We got a lot of vets, a lot of young guys with energy that want to get there. We have a team that can do it for sure.
Take a look at our Modelo Gold Standard stat. The series, Toronto's been outscored 65-33 in 27 minutes with Kawhi sitting, or almost 53 points per 100 possessions, while shooting only 24%. And before we break down Kawhi Leonard even further, I've got some breaking news. Pascal Siakam is starting.
Oh, okay.
So that may or may not change any sort of prediction you might have had in mind. But look, Kawhi said he wants to be one of the top 50 players of all time. What does he need to do to make that happen?
Well, he has to continue on this path and continue to be consistent. You know, that's what greatness is all about, being consistent in what you do. Right now, he's one of the top 5 players in the game. He can continue to be an all-star year in and year out, make deep playoff runs. He already has a championship. He already has a finals MVP. He's 2-time defensive player of the year. He's well on his way, if not already there.
Right.
Yeah, like
Top
Paul
5,
said, he's on pace. He's on pace to do it. I mean, he's had a terrific career already. He still has a lot to do. Who knows where he'll be next year? But one thing about it, the way he continues to work, he'll be great wherever he's at. So he's on pace to do it. He maybe needs to set his goals a little higher because he's
right.
He's on
I
pace
feel like
for
he
that.
should actually.
Stay
It's almost very
grinding.
Kawhi though that he said go up 50.
I agree. and continue to remain humble. We both had the same college coach in Steve Fisher, so I've watched him for a long time. And to see his game continue to progress from a guy that was a lockdown defender always, but now just an amazing, efficient scorer, I can't say that I saw this leap happening so fast in his career. And you pointed to something I was going to say as well. Normally, people always say, I want to be the greatest of all time.
Right.
I appreciated how he paid homage, and he said, I want to be a top 50 player. I like that a lot.
It's yeah, it's very on brand for who he is. What does he need to do though today? I know Pascal is now starting. Obviously, he's not going to be at 100% as his coach anticipated. But Kawhi has to do what exactly?
Well, I don't think it's about him because we've seen him dominate this series. I mean, obviously, he's giving you the scoring, the defense. It's about the other guys. You know, you need the Kyle Lowrys to step up, Siakam to continue what he's doing, Marc Gasol. I mean, what more do you want Kawhi to do?
I agree.
I'll tell you what more I want him to do. I want him to be able to play make a little bit more. He's getting bucket after bucket. If Kyle's not going to be a guy that can play make, who else can get Danny Green shots? Who else can get Marc Gasol shots?
There's a name we haven't mentioned.
Kawhi can do that. He can do that. So, yes, he's having a great series, and he can do a lot. They may need some more out of him.
I got a couple of names that we have not mentioned. What about Danny Green? Remember that championship DNA he brought to the team? He was second in the NBA in three-point percentage. He got to get hot. What about Serge Ibaka? Whether starting or coming off the bench, he was somebody that they relied on the entire year. And if Kyle Lowry isn't going, they got one of the best backup point guards in the game, and Fred VanVleet. Got to get him in the lineup. A
lot of names in there. Oh, detail. Got a new one. Kobe Bryant on ESPN Plus. Breaking down Damian Lillard. Trial of ESPN Plus whenever. Download the app or visit ESPNplus.com. Pascal Siakam got the calf contusion, and he's listed as starting for Game 4. Somebody breathing a sigh of relief.
Made a whole country happy with that.
Playing last time that I checked.